Hi, everyone. Obviously, my name is Kirsten. I have the privilege of being Kaleb's sister and Jacy's maid of honor. With these roles, I knew would come the responsibility of a speech, which combine two of the things I hate most, public speaking and talking about my feelings. It's mostly just hard to put into words how much these two mean to me. These two have been my rocks since I've moved to Billings. They let me tag along as a third wheel everywhere they went. Dinner dates, breakfast dates, concerts, road trips, and many late nights at the Red Door. These two are truly my best friends, which is funny to think about considering if you were to go back in time and tell 14-year-old me I'm calling my brother my best friend, she would think you were crazy. My mom and dad and my grandma and grandpa and probably my whole family can attest that Kaleb and I used to never get along. We would fight and argue constantly, and I do mean physically fight. And I honestly wouldn't have it any other way because it brought us to where we are today. He always has been and always will be my big brother, or as I used to call him, Bubby. I know how much family means to him, and it brings me so much joy seeing him start a family of his very own. I'm extra thankful that he finally got his shit together. And pick the best person he probably could have ever. I have not always been the biggest fans of the girls that Kaleb has brought home. So when Kaleb told me that he was bringing Jacy to my mom's surprise birthday party, I was definitely not thrilled. I ended up running into Jacy a few weeks later when she needed help buttoning up her pants in the jeans bathroom. And ever since that moment, I knew that we were going to be best friends. I feel so lucky to have her in my life, and she has been the sister I've always wanted. We have always joked that whether Kaleb and Jacy worked out or not, she would just move in with me because I really don't think I could live without her. But to me, there is no Kaleb without Jacy or Jacy without Kaleb. I think that they complement each other so well, and they just know how to have fun together, and they can put up with each other's bullshit. I have no relationship advice to offer, but I will always be there when you need me, even though you mostly just need me to watch your dogs when you're gone. Jacy, while you're singing Dinosaur, I will always be front row screaming it back to you, whether Kaleb likes it or not. I will always be your guys' number one fan. Okay, now let's celebrate our newlyweds by joining in their favorite pastime. Everybody drink.
All right, my name's Kyle. I'm the best man. Just want to start out, I've known Kaleb for 7 years, and I'm going to start out with also, I would like to thank my wife, Cherish, who is also Kaleb's cousin, for introducing us. Me and Kaleb met at Bullpen, and I was a little bit nervous, and I walked in and I couldn't have laughed harder. We were wearing the same freaking shirt. Same exact shirt, immediately, best friends, nerves, gone. And then, come to find out, we played baseball against each other in high school, and he may or may not have struck me out, but it's whatever. Baseball wasn't my thing, so. Jacy, on the other hand, was also my neighbor and my sister's best friend all through high school. She became my other little sister for a long time. I got to watch her and my sister play softball together. Did you play soccer? For a hot minute? Yeah, yeah. But I got to watch them play sport. I don't know. Can't remember yesterday, okay? I'm sorry. But I got to watch Jacy grow up with my sister, and then the way that I found out that they were talking, Kaleb didn't tell me, but he was staying at our house for Christmas, and we were all hanging out. Next thing you know, somebody's knocking on the door. Kaleb invited people over to our house without even asking. And I just found out today also, Jacy invited herself over. But I'm sitting in the living room and all of a sudden Jacy walks in and I go, no way. A couple days later, I talk to my sister and I go, is it crazy, but my best friend, your best friend are now talking? And then next thing you know, they're engaged, and I still remember the phone call I got, the FaceTime, you guys on the mountain, and the only thing I saw when I opened my phone was a hand like this in the freaking thing. I'm like, I can't even tell what's going on. I can't hear you. And then she pulled her hand back, and I was like, oh my God, so awesome. But no, I'm so happy for you guys. Congratulations. But my biggest thing is, like I said, we've only known each other 7 years. And I've had a lot of friends. And as I said, thanks to my wife, I got 2 best friends, Dylan and Kaleb, that every phone call, every text, whatever, ends with, I love you. And I've never had better best friends, man. I love you guys. I love you guys. Congratulations.
Love you too, man.
That's all I got.